Every time you slice into a ripe strawberry, toss a salad, or pour a glass of fresh squeezed orange juice, you're experiencing the result of an enormous and intricate system. A system that spans thousands of miles, millions of acres, and employs a mix of ancient knowledge and modern technology. The United States produces more than 100 billion pounds of fruits and vegetables each year. That's enough to fill grocery store shelves, export to international markets, and meet the evolving demands of nearly every household in the country. But behind this bounty is a story of precision, pressure, and perseverance. Because feeding a nation isn't easy, and it's only getting harder. You're watching Next Harvest Network, where we explore the systems, science, and stories behind the world's food supply. If you're passionate about agriculture, sustainability, or the future of farming, you're in the right place. Make sure to subscribe and stay with us as we uncover what makes the modern harvest work and what the next harvest will demand. Let's start with the scale. In the US, farming isn't just a job, it's an industry of breathtaking proportion. Every year, American farms generate billions of pounds of fresh produce, including over 25 billion pounds of corn for human consumption, 13 billion pounds of tomatoes, and nearly 8 billion pounds of potatoes. That's not including the strawberries, oranges, apples, leafy greens, and hundreds of other crops grown coast to coast. California's Central Valley alone accounts for roughly a third of all the vegetables and 2/3 of all the fruits and nuts consumed in the United States. But what makes this possible isn't just land. It's the delicate balance of climate, labor, water, and logistics, all coordinated down to the hour. Modern farming is a feat of coordination. In many cases, seeds are chosen months in advance based on expected rainfall, temperature projections, and market demand. From the moment those seeds go in the ground, nearly every inch of the field is monitored using satellite imagery, soil sensors, and even aerial drones. These tools help farmers spot potential problems before they can spread: disease, pest pressure, drought stress, and react faster than ever before. Once crops start growing, precision becomes everything. Tractors today are often self-driving, guided by GPS systems accurate to within an inch. They can plant rows with exact spacing, apply fertilizers only where needed, and reduce compaction on the soil. Some machines are equipped with cameras and AI to identify weeds and spray them individually, cutting down on chemical use by more than 90%. And when it's time to harvest, speed and accuracy are critical. Some harvesting machines can pick and sort produce in real time, grading quality with onboard sensors and delivering it directly into packaging bins. But not everything can be automated. Fruits and vegetables are delicate, and many still need to be picked by hand. That's where human labor becomes essential, especially during peak harvest seasons. Across the U.S., hundreds of thousands of seasonal and migrant workers form the backbone of this system. Their speed, skill, and experience are irreplaceable. In places like Washington, where apples are picked by hand, or in Florida, where citrus is harvested daily, there's still no machine that matches the eye of an experienced picker. However, labor shortages, visa restrictions, and working conditions continue to challenge the system. In response, some farms are turning to wearable tech, better housing, digital training tools, and bilingual apps to support and retain their workforce. Getting produce from the field to your plate is a race against time. Once something is harvested, the clock starts ticking. That's where cold chain logistics come in. Cold chain means that from the moment produce is picked, it's kept at specific temperatures all the way through transportation, storage, and retail. A strawberry that's kept between 32 and 34 degrees can last up to a week longer than one that fluctuates. That matters when it's traveling thousands of miles. Trucks with refrigerated units, high-tech warehouses with controlled humidity, and even modified atmosphere packaging all play a part in preserving freshness. If any part of that chain fails, the produce spoils, and billions of dollars are lost every year due to breakdowns in cold storage or transport delays. Technology doesn't stop in the field. Many growers now use blockchain systems and digital ledgers to track every step of a crop's journey, from the day it was planted to the hour it was packed. This improves food safety, helps trace contaminated shipments within minutes, and builds consumer trust. Shoppers today want to know where their food came from, how it was grown, and whether it was ethically produced. Transparency isn't just a marketing tool, it's becoming a business requirement. Yet for all this innovation, farmers are under immense pressure. Climate change is disrupting long-established growing patterns. Droughts are drying up key irrigation sources. Floods, fires, and unexpected frosts are increasing in frequency and intensity. In California, for example, water rights and drought regulations are forcing growers to rethink everything from what they plant to when they harvest. Some are pulling out water-hungry crops like almonds and replacing them with more resilient varieties, or investing in water recycling systems that can reuse up to 90% of runoff. Sustainability is no longer a side project, it's survival. Many farms are turning to regenerative practices like no-till farming, cover cropping, and crop rotation to rebuild soil health and store more carbon in the ground. Others are reducing fertilizer use by implementing precision application systems and microbial soil enhancers. Even livestock farms are getting involved, integrating fruit and vegetable waste into feed programs to reduce overall emissions. So what does the future hold? Some say it's vertical. Indoor vertical farms, multi-level greenhouses that use LED lighting, hydroponics, and climate control, are popping up in urban centers around the country. They can grow lettuce, herbs, and berries year-round with no pesticides and a fraction of the water. But they come with trade-offs: high energy costs, limited crop variety, and small profit margins. Others believe the answer lies in gene editing. With tools like CRISPR, scientists are developing crops that can withstand drought, resist disease, and yield more per acre, all without the use of traditional GMOs. These advances could change how we feed growing populations while reducing the need for chemicals and excessive inputs. And then there are smart farms, fully connected operations where every aspect of production is monitored and optimized by AI. Imagine a field where soil moisture is adjusted in real time, where pollination is tracked with bee drones, and where harvest decisions are made by predictive models that analyze years of weather, market, and yield data. That future isn't far off. It's already being piloted in parts of the Midwest and Southwest. As we look ahead, one thing is clear. The way we grow, move, and eat fruits and vegetables is undergoing a quiet revolution. It's happening not with dramatic headlines, but with subtle shifts in data, in climate, in policy, and in people. And it will take all of us, farmers, scientists, workers, consumers, to guide that change in the right direction. Thanks for watching Next Harvest Network. If you found this episode insightful, hit the like button, share it with someone who's curious about where their food comes from, and let us know in the comments which innovation or challenge you think deserves more attention. Don't forget to subscribe, because the next harvest doesn't start in the field. It starts with awareness.